It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Mets. NLCS Game 1 is coming your way next. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good Game 1 as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the hill in this one, Tylor Megill. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
All right, ready to go here. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. And that's a little bit high. So we're off and running in Game 1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Geraldo Perdomo in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That is cool. The third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. First pitch, and he just misses. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. Chopped out towards short. Lindor. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. One left for the Diamondbacks. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here in Queens, today's starting pitcher, Zac Gallen.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And the batter now, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Carroll on the move to the gap. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's the Mets lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Batting third, the first baseman.
One down. Here's Pete Alonso. That's in there. 1-1. One of the things amazing with Zac, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And the 0-2. Good eye right there.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the left.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that one hammered. Carroll ranges back. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Game 1 of the NLCS. And now it's Josh Naylor. Megill, a righty that throws with power. 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. Megill back to work. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 7.
This is Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
In the air to left down the line. Nimmo sizes this one up, makes the catch for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, Adrian.
2 down, base is empty. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the 2nd. Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. That one ripped left field. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Here's Jesse Winker. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. That's worth the price of admission. It's 1-0.
This pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And ball one.
1-0.
That's a little bit low.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. That one hammered but pulled foul. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Flied to right his first time. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. The throw in. He's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Juan Soto down. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Out towards right center field. McCarthy trying to get there. Squeezes it. And the inning is over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Mets 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
That's off the inside corner. 1-0. And that's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And now it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Gurriel. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Center field. Taylor. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jake McCarthy now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
1 ball, no strike.
2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. That catches the corner. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Mark Vientos digs in now. Fly to left his first time. That one inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And a rope into center field, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That could be a really tough pitch to handle. A front door breaking ball. He did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
And it's fouled off. Vientos off of first with 2 away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Mets strand 1. They're up 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Geraldo Perdomo. That one at the knees for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Foul ball there. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag, and they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Diamondbacks down quickly, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Citi Field, bottom 4, and here is Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Marte over to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Jeff.
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. A single his first time. Out to center. McCarthy settles under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the center fielder.
2 down, bases empty. Tylor Megill up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Right side. Carroll makes the grab. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4. It's the Mets 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Megill back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these D-backs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one the other way. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
I don't know what it looks like going through the zone for those hitters, but the swings are defensive. And that's a real indicator, along with just the other stuff you guys have noticed about how nasty he is right now.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First offering, and it just misses.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Megill winds and deals. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Adrian.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
1 gone, runner at first. And here's the runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and great jump. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate here in game 1 of the NLCS. Squirts away a little bit. Runner stays put at third. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Smith batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Ripped to short. Sends it to first, and that is the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They trail things here 2-0. Game 1 of the NLCS. Now it's going to be Francisco Lindor. Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Fought off foul.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
That one fouled off. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man at second. That misses. 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Swinging a foul straight back. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one. Well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. Lead runner holds at 3rd. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Zac Gallen won't go any further tonight, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. On the mound now, Shelby Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Two on, 1 out. Now, Mark Vientos. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 on, 1 out. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
So up next for New York, Jesse Winker. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Naylor, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. And now here is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swings through that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that ball is out of here. So he goes yard to left. It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Hard hit right side. Throws to first in time. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're the top half of the 6th. Line drive. That's a hit.
The batter, number 2.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Marte, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Suarez stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Vientos under it. And that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up. To hit Francisco Alvarez. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Action in the pen down there. John Curtis getting loose out there. Mantiply getting cranked up as well. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. McCarthy brings it in with a nice running grab.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. And first offering is fouled off. Miller, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, center fielder.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a foul straight back. McNeil, the base runner at first with one out. Hit softly on the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Back to the top of the Mets order. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And there's a rocket into the outfield. McNeil headed for third. Coming home. He will score. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Juan Soto. 1 for 3. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So 2 down. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Two runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that's strike 2. Smoked on the ground to second. Marte throws to first in time. And that takes care of Alonso. And that is the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the 7th here in Game 1. It's the Mets 5 and the Diamondbacks 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
New York
We're in the
Mets.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Naylor at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And the 0-1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. 1 for 2. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Next offering is in for a strike.
21.
And a foul ball. The Mets leading by 4 here in the late stages of game 1. Vientos fires across the diamond, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, catcher Adrian Del Castillo.
So 2 down now, and here is Adrian Del Castillo. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Popped in the air, left field. He makes the grab, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Mantiply.
Joe Mantiply.
Brandon Nimmo
Up
now for the Mets.
No left
Drove
field.
it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Nimmo.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Man at first, and now it's Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
And that one pulled foul. Swings and misses. And the runner holds.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time he got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And now the DH, Jesse Winker. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. This ball's chopped in the ground, and that chance handled. Jumps, throws to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
First and second, 2 outs. McNeil, the next to hit. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith.
Smith.
pitcher on here, Ryan Stanek.
Number 55, Ron Stanek.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Stanek, the tall righty, he features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Just missed. That's in there. Yeah, the count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And that one fouled off. And now the 0-1. In the air, center field. Taylor moving under it. And that is that.
Now pitching for
John
Arizona.
Curtis takes over on
Number
the mound.
46, John Curtis.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 3 in this one.
Tyrone. Taylor.
High fly ball, right field. Carroll under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The shortstop, Francisco.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And base hit. Throws to second. And he'll reach second with one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
One out, runner at second. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. There's the strike. One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of the NLCS. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Dives. What a play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder, you lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mets,
back, and here comes the closer,
Number 29.
Edwin Diaz.
Edwin Diaz.
Geraldo
Leading off for
Perdomo
Arizona,
getting ready to
the
hit.
Geraldo Perdomo.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No play, that's an infield single. So a man at first. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Josh Naylor. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And foul ball. The Mets leading by 4 here in the late stages of game 1. Swinging a foul out of play. One strike away from securing game 1. Foul ball still 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone. And they're chipping away. It's 5-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Carroll in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close two-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
That's the magic number.